What up, though? This is Nathan Ray with RayCovery, coming at you with the meeting after the meeting. First and foremost, it has been a minute since I have shot a video. I don't know, I guess I've been out here making money moves, but the thing is that whatever I put in front of my recovery, the rumor is, or the saying is that that's what you're going to lose first. And I'm a product of my environment, so a product of who I choose to be around. And lately I have been being around people who was all about making money. So what they're doing is rubbing off on me. And for me, yeah, it's cool to have money, but my recovery must come first. And it's scary to think that, hey, Nathan, you ain't been putting your recovery first. So I just left home, just left the D, and I'm back at home in the D, and I'm hearing about how so many people have been watching RayCovery and the meeting after the meeting, and they're telling me how it's been helping them out, and they're like, I should keep it going, like what happened? And I'm like, Dad, like I really didn't know that, these videos was affecting so many people in a positive way. And I was like, Dad, like, let me get back at it. So today I went to the noon meeting. Like I said, I just got back from the D, so I had the day off. So I went to the noon meeting, the noon Narcotics Anonymous meeting, and we read out of the Living Clean, and we were talking about parenting. Parenting. Great topic, and it had me really thinking about being a parent in recovery. Had me thinking about how I don't have my biological daughter in my life today because of the actions I chose, and some of the things I did in active addiction. Today I have 3 stepchildren and a grandson that I have adopted. And one thing about it is that they'll never see me use. Well, as of today, they have never seen me use or get high, and that's a beautiful thing. And hopefully what I'm doing can rub off on them and say, hey, like my stepdad didn't get high, my granddaddy never got high, so why should I? Like I said, I'm a product of my environment. So yeah, I watch my parents and uncles and aunties and cousins and friends. I watch them, use, and eventually, like, I follow suit. I used as well. So yeah, look forward to seeing these videos on a more consistent basis. Like I told myself that, yeah, I need to be hanging around people that's in recovery. Even though, like I said, even though it ain't nothing wrong with getting to the bag, but I still must put my recovery first. Like, I preach this and I talk about this all day at work. And, I try not to be the one who talks about doing things if I'm not doing them myself, if I'm not living them myself. So yeah, let me get back to living a program of recovery. The thing, like, I'm so far along in my recovery that I'm to a point where it's not about the dope, but it's always about the dope. So I have to watch my moves and watch the things I do, because it could easily turn into a relapse. This disease that I have is cunning, baffling, and powerful, and it will sneak up on me when I least expect it. So I have to always be on guard. I have to always be on point for my recovery. My daughter, like I said, I don't get to see my biological daughter. And one of the people was sharing in the meeting that how they didn't get to see their son till years later. Even when they was in recovery, they didn't get to see their son until like some years after they've been sober for like some years. But anyway, it had me thinking about my daughter and how is our relationship gonna be. Hold on, somebody calling me. How is our relationship gonna be, you know. And I was thinking in my head that, like, there's two sides to every story, and I know, like, her grandmother has adopted her, and I'm thinking she still gets to see her mom, and I'm quite sure they're telling their version of what happened, why I'm not in her life, and hopefully that one day I'll be able to get to tell my version of what happened, because yeah, there's two sides to every story, and I most definitely want my daughter in my life. I most definitely want my stepchildren in my life. So yeah, I don't use no matter what. To all my homeboys, to all my homegirls, back in the D, RayCovery is back at it. Hope you enjoyed the video. What is it? Subscribe, like, leave a comment. Please, please, please leave a comment. So I know that, hey, that somebody is actually benefiting from these videos, because that's why I stopped doing them in the first place, because I felt like really nobody was benefiting from them. I wasn't getting a lot of feedback, about these videos I post. So hopefully this will inspire someone to just have one more day clean. And what is it? Each one, reach one, teach one. Something, I don't know how to say it go. Anyway, RayCovery signing off. Deuces.